Today we're going to make the vegan mofongo. We're going to do a healthier version, so it's going to be half mango, half mofongo. We're going to combine it so we have a really delicious soft mofongo. We're going to use vegan sausages. So the first thing that we're going to do is that we're going to peel the plantains. We're going to boil them. Half of the plantains we're going to use to make the fried plantains for the mofongo. And then we are going to use a vegan sausage. In the book, we're going to provide you with a vegan sausage recipe, or you can use a Beyond Meat sausage. That is really good too. So let's start. Okay, so here you can see the plantain. You take, cuando comience esa, vamos a dar las instrucciones. You can run it through hot water so it's easier for you. So you cut the ends, and then you take one large, the knife point through all the way down, and then on the other side, so you can start peeling it. And when you're doing a lot of this, you know, it's a lot of work, but when you're only doing 2 plantains, even though she's taking a lot of the skin, it's okay. So the reason why you can see the plantain piece here is because the knife went too deep, so just try not to go down too deep with the knife. And you can see the hands, how sticky they get, so you can wear gloves in order to prevent that from happening to your hands, because it's going to get black like this. So now we have the plantains. We're going to boil them. We're going to cut them in little pieces, like 1 to 2 inch maximum. And we're going to boil them for about 15 to 20 minutes, and then we're going to mash them to continue with the mofongo. So the water has been boiling, so we're going to rinse them and then put them to boil. Okay, so we're going to add the salt. It's about a little less than a tablespoon. This water has been boiling for a little bit, so now we're going to add the plantains. And boil them for about 15 to 20 minutes. We're going to come back and check on this, and I'll show you when it's ready. Okay, so once you put your fork through it, this one is not ready. Needs a few more minutes. It should be nice and soft. It should go all the way through. And that's how you know that they are ready for you to proceed. Okay, let's go back and check on the plantains. You can see that it went through, but I think it needs another minute, so we're going to leave it another minute before we proceed. Okay, so we're gonna cut the plantains to make fritos, the fried plantains. We're gonna cut them large because we want the tostones to be really large. And let's take it to fry it. We'll use this fryer. This one is about 375 degrees, so it's very nice and hot. We're in the middle of service, so everything is really messy here. This is gonna cook for about 2 minutes, and then we're gonna mash it down. So we don't have at home, we're gonna assume that you don't have a plantain masher, so we are going to mash it down with the pilon. And then you put it back a little together, and then you put it back in the fryer. So these are the 3. We are waiting for a couple of more, but this is what we're going to use for the mofongo. We're going to mash it with the garlic And you can see how beautiful they look and how big, because how thick we call the plantain makes a big difference. Okay, so if we have the tostones and we cut it small pieces instead of the 3 pieces that we use, so if instead of 3 we cut it in small pieces, then we're gonna have small tostones. You see how big and nice these ones look? That's because we cut the tostone really large. 3 instead of 6 or 8 pieces. So to get the big tostones, cut it in 3 pieces each plantain. And then here we have our garlic with a little bit of olive oil and a little bit of sea salt. Just un chin de sal ahí, doña. Aquí en la mano. Just gonna put in a little bit of sea salt and wait until this is a little cooked to continue with our mofongo sauce. I have the sausage chopped up and I already did a little bit of the sauteing for it, but now we're going to cook these tomato, onions, pepper, cilantro, and now we're going to add the sausage to it and cook this with a little bit of garlic, a little bit of all-purpose seasoning, and olive oil. Okay, now we have the garlic here. You see that some of them are already really nice and brown. So you're just going to mash them really nicely so we can add it to our mofongo sauce with butter, olive oil, salt, and you want all of this in there. Once you're done, you can take out, if you have any of these skin, you can take it out if you don't like the skin of it. You mash it down really, really well. One of them went flying. And we have the butter going on with olive oil, and we're gonna add that to our garlic. In our pilon with a little bit of garlic. A little bit, and let's get some of that garlic in there. And we're going to combine them. So this way it has less oil, less fat, so it's a healthier type of mofongo. Your garlic. You want to get a good amount of garlic in there so we can combine them together. And this is for 1 portion, so you want it, you know, if you have health issues, you want to use less butter and you want to use less oil, more garlic. You can use some seasoning if you want. Normally we put pork, but you know, we don't do that here. Let me taste this. Nice. Okay. Tastes really good. You're gonna transfer that to a clean plate. You can put cheese on top if you want, but no, not for this one we want. So it's, oh my God, this smells so good, guys. Oh, it smells amazing, and I'm gonna taste it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We garnish it with a little bit of salad around, but we won't do that for this video. And this is really, really nice and garlicky. And it smells so good. Who's gonna try it? Get the spoon, mommy, para que lo trate. Let's try this because it's so good. Then we're gonna be doing something else with these ingredients. But let's try it. Sally, you wanna try it? Garlicky. You wanna try it? What do I have on my face? Huh? Oh my god, it's so good. What is wrong with you? She's eating it. I love you. I came out here to do this because otherwise they're gonna think I'm crazy. Plantain power, baby. Baby, I love you. Plantain power, baby. Plantain raw.